Hello, this is Madison Mcferrin, and I just got interviewed for In My Concert Bag.
All the things I can't change, 'cause you gon' need forgiveness for what I'm about to say.
Good people, it's your favorite concert guy, Mark with the Q, with another In My Concert Bag vlog, The Green Room. In March of 2020, I was so excited to see this incredible artist grace the stage at Center Stage Vinyl here in Atlanta. Little did the world know, the pandemic would begin the same weekend she was scheduled to perform in Atlanta, causing the show to be canceled. 5 years later, with new music in her catalog, Madison Mcferrin stopped in Atlanta with her Scorpio tour at Aisle 5. I had a chance to speak with her. We had a great convo piece about the tour, finding new and true love, and the healing process with her new latest album, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this amazing one-on-one with Madison Mcferrin. I would like to say, this is a full circle moment for me. In 2020, you were scheduled to come to Atlanta Vinyl, March the 13th. And I remember that day, I got the email that said the show was postponed, and there was no date.
Right.
When you was rescheduling, it was because of COVID. And I was so bummed because I was so excited to hear your music, and you come to Atlanta with that particular tour. So having you here and seeing you 5 years later is a blessing. So
thank you so much.
It's awesome.
I appreciate that.
So how's your tour going now with the Scorpio?
It's going pretty well.
Scorpio.
This is, I think, the 7th show. I've kind of lost track, but it's been good. I'm excited to be performing this music. It's just another era of the music itself, and I'm really excited about it. I'm very excited to be in Atlanta. This is my first time headlining a show, like you said, so it's going to be fun.
So in selecting your cities, like you want to go to on tour, like you're going to, like you're in Atlanta, Philadelphia, Brooklyn, Detroit, Chicago is your final show. How was it like picking the cities that you know you want to visit and share your music with?
I mean, honestly, not all of that is up to me. You know, that's kind of like the agents work and see schedule stuff, because there's a lot of cities that I would have loved to hit that I didn't get a chance to, like would have loved to go to Houston and Dallas and New Orleans and hit some other places in the South. Want to get back to Minneapolis. So it really has more so to do with like the venues lining up with scheduling stuff. If I had to say, it would be there'd be a lot more love happening, I will say.
Right. So when you go to these cities, and some of these cities are rich with like music, like Atlanta is so rich with music. When you get there, do you feel like the energy of like some of the greats? Like here in Atlanta, we have Outkast, and TLC, and Usher, and stuff like that. And you have other cities that birth mega superstars. Do you feel that energy in your music when you visit these cities?
I mean, I think you can always tell when a city has a greater or deeper history in arts, particularly music. I think it shows up in the crowd and the type of people that show up, in the energy itself. So I think that it's always apparent when it's like, oh, this city, music is really a part of this city. You can feel that with the people that come through.
Right. So let's talk about Scorpio, your album that just came out. Let me tell you something. I was your best friend on this album, because when you opened the album, I was like, oh, I'm ready to ride. Who heard her? And then in the middle of the album, I was like, my friend needs a hug. And then towards the end of the album, I'm like, okay, we're getting through this. Why now? You're in such a blissful moment. Why now? It was like, I'm going to share this body of work of experience that I went through.
I didn't have a choice, honestly, in terms of like spiritually. It's a breakup album. I created it faster than I've ever created music, and it was just because all of these emotions were flooding out of me. And I write very personal stuff because I know that I'm not alone in my feelings, and I want people to know that they're not alone in the things that they're feeling. And so I shared it because I had to. I felt compelled, and being an independent artist, I can do what I want when I want, and that's what I wanted to do.
So how did you approach the album when you was creating it? Like how did you know sonically how you wanted to sound? Because in the beginning It was very like it was kind of up tempo, and then towards the middle, it kind of softened out. You could really feel your heart, and then at the end, you had your more like up tempo beat. So how did you approach like, this is how I want to sound, this is how I want to tell my story?
Well, I wrote the music just with the intention of creating stuff that I liked. I kind of had a bit of a sonic soundscape in mind, but it wasn't informing how I wrote the music. It was more so in the production later, but the chords and the melodies and all that stuff, that was really just what I was feeling. And then I'm a big supporter of albums as their own project, and so the transitions and the flow of the record was really important to me. I didn't write all of the songs in that order. I just, once I finished them to an extent, I was like, this is how I want to work it out. And like when I wrote Heartbreak, I was like, oh, this is absolutely the opener. Like certain things come in that way. And like originally I thought that Your Garden was going to be the outro, but then that little snippet from Run It Back, I was like, oh wait, actually no, that's the outro. Like, it's fun to play with the order of things, because I even find now switching up the order in many ways for the live show kind of births new experiences with the music. But it was really, the order and the album itself was very intentional, and I wanted that to show.
And what I noticed is like the album is 36 minutes long, but it was very like well put together.
Thank you.
Very cohesive.
Thank you.
From you opening up with Heartbreak, the interludes, the different the sound, not the sound, but the track listing. It was very just sonically beautiful.
I appreciate that.
Throughout.
Thank you
the
so
album.
much.
So you did an amazing,
Thank you.
amazing job.
I worked really hard on it.
Yeah, I know. I saw in the interview that you took some of your savings from your wedding plans.
No, all of the savings of my wedding planning went towards this album and creating the world around it, and that's kind of a karmic release of sorts.
Right. Well, you know what? I see the smile. I'm glad that you're in a happy place.
Oh, thank you so much.
Based off social media, took us on your journey of you getting married. Congratulations.
Thank
for
you.
that.
Thank you.
So, what is your favorite song to perform on your tour? And how has this new love affected the way you present your music now to your fans?
Well, to answer the second part first, I would say that it's crazy that in the time that I wrote this music, released it, I started a completely different relationship, met the love of my life, started this relationship and got married, and like that's pretty wild to me. And I think it actually, the fact that I got married before the tour, I think it's allowed me to sing this music and perform this music with a little more detachment from the emotions that they came from, and in the best way. I mean that from the standpoint of like, I've released so much of it that I really just get to sing the music and not get too bogged down by where I was when I wrote it. I really love singing Lesson, which was one of the hardest songs for me to write and one of the hardest songs for me to sing in the studio, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how well I'm able to sing it in a live setting, and just being able to flow through the emotions almost in a safer way. I feel like, like I have a rock that I know, loves me and supports me in all of these amazing ways, and it is kind of weird singing music about another man, but it's like that's so irrelevant at this point, and now I get to enjoy the music for music's sake, I think.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing. That's what love's supposed to
right,
do.
Exactly.
And I'm glad that you found love in somebody to heal you.
I appreciate that. Me too. It feels great. It feels wonderful.
Oh yeah. So my last question that I ask all of my artists that I interview, when it's all said and done, when you don't have any more notes to give, no more vocals, and you're just like, I gave the world enough. What do you want your legacy to look like?
I would like people to feel seen in my music. I would like to be honored for my authenticity and obviously my vocal capabilities. I think that, I come from a legacy of vocalists, and I think that I've worked really hard on my instrument, and so I want that to be known. But I feel like I am here on this planet for the purpose of spreading joy and allowing people to understand that they're not alone. And I think we're in such an isolating moment right now. Loneliness is an epidemic in so many ways, and I want people to understand that they're not alone, even if it's just through, or not just through music. Music is a very powerful way for people to understand that they are seen and heard and loved and cherished and honored and respected. And, this album is me getting through and shedding an abusive relationship. And I don't think people recognize how common abusive relationships are, and it's particularly isolating when you're in it. You feel like you're really going through this on your own and by yourself. And so a lot of this for me was letting people know that, like, no, you're not alone, you're not crazy. I felt like I was crazy for a long time, and I was just being gaslit and manipulated heavily, and I want people to know that there's beauty on the other side of it, that you can get through it. Like, this album is my gift to everyone who has been through pain.
Right. Well, with this new chapter in your life, I can't wait to hear the next album.
Thank you. Me too. I'm excited to hear what love sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Madison, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
It's like you got your little fan base up here in Atlanta, man.
Hey, no.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So you just got through playing the drums with Madison Mcferrin. How you feeling, man?
Hey, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm honestly loving the tour life, and everything is it's a learning experience.
Right. What I like, man, I like the energy that you gave her. So it was like, you know, when she singing the song, I saw you like doing this, and I was like, oh no, he living by through her music, man. Cause it's good music, man.
Absolutely. I'm gonna say, I have to enjoy the music that I'm playing.
Yeah.
Like me as a drummer, like I don't like to just be like bored while I'm just playing drums.
Yeah.
So I like to get into the music. And,
Okay.
I like to feel everything.
Okay. Well, that's cool, man. But like I said, man, you did a fantastic job. Held your own, man. And thank you for coming through Atlanta, man, and showing your talent with us, man, with Madison.
No. Thank y'all for having me.
Hey. How you doing? I just want to get my hug. Thank you so much. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you so much.
How you feel?
I feel good.
Hold on, I'm trying to get you on camera.
I feel good.
You feel good about Atlanta?
Good,
Did
yeah.
Atlanta do you right?
Atlanta did do me right. Do all the words. Like they were really y'all do the shit.
I should have warned you earlier. Like Atlanta crowd is.
No, I was prepared.
Yeah.
I was prepared, but it was like
It's something about Atlanta. Like I have been to other city concerts, and yeah, Atlanta is it. Like they gonna show you love. Yeah, even if you flop, we gonna show you love.
Oh, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
but thank you.
I appreciate you.
So can I get a picture and then I'm get out your hair?
Only in the end.